Welcome to the mysterious world of the 1976 Bicentennial quarter dollar, not just any quarter, but the rarest, most valuable era versions that have stunned collectors, broken records, and made headlines across the coin collecting universe. In today's video, we'll dive into the fascinating backstory of this patriotic coin, the once-in-a-lifetime mistakes that skyrocketed their value, and real auction sales reaching hundreds, thousands, even millions of dollars. 1976's silver-proof Bicentennial quarter with DDO, sold for $13,500 at Heritage Auctions in pristine PR69 condition. 1976 Bicentennial quarter struck on 1C planchet, authenticated by NGC and sold for over $25,000 in a private sale. Double-struck 1976 Bicentennial quarter with 80% off-center second strike, sold for $8,800 in 2021. 1976 Bicentennial quarter full brockage error, sold for an astounding $40,000 at Stack's Bowers auction. The $1 million Bicentennial quarter, unconfirmed private offer, a unique error rumored to have been offered over $1 million due to a combination of dramatic planchet, strike, and die errors. Though still debated, its existence is a hot topic among elite collectors. So before you spend that shiny quarter, make sure it's not one of these. Grab a drink, get comfy, and watch until the very end, because this might just be the most valuable 15 minutes of your life. The birth of the Bicentennial quarter. The Bicentennial quarter isn't just another coin, it's a symbol of American pride, a product of celebration, and a once-in-a-generation release by the U.S. Mint. In honor of the nation's 200th birthday, the U.S. Mint introduced a special reverse design on the Washington quarter to commemorate America's 200 years of independence. But this commemorative run, though historic, also birthed some of the most valuable era coins in modern collecting history. Issued in 1975 and 1976, all Bicentennial quarters bear the dual date, 1776 to 1976. The reverse features a drummer boy designed by Jack L. Ahr, surrounded by a victory torch and 13 stars representing the original colonies. These coins were struck in both circulating copper-nickel clad and a limited number of 40% silver collector editions. And while hundreds of millions of these quarters were produced, nearly 1.7 billion across all mints, some incredibly rare and bizarre errors slipped through the cracks, making them the stuff of legends. But first, let's understand what kinds of errors we're talking about. Error types that turn ordinary into extraordinary. Error coins are a fascinating phenomenon. When the mint machinery malfunctions or when dies are damaged, misaligned, or even switched, the results can lead to unique, one-of-a-kind errors. Here are some of the most valuable and desirable. Double die obverse, DDO, and reverse, DDR. A double die occurs when the die itself has a misalignment in its engraving, leading to a coin with doubled features. Look closely at Liberty, In God We Trust, and the 1776 to 1976 date. Authentic DDO or DDR Bicentennial quarters can fetch $2,000 to $5,000 or more at auction. Wrong planchet errors. Some Bicentennial quarters were mistakenly struck on planchets intended for other coins, dimes, pennies, even foreign coins. These freaks of the minting process can easily sell for $10,000 to $25,000, especially if they're authenticated by PCGS or NGC. Clad layer missing, or split planchets. Bicentennial quarters missing their outer clad layers appear as copper-colored coins. This dramatic visual error has led to sales in the $2,000 to $10,000 range for well-preserved examples. Full brockage and mirror brockage. A brockage error occurs when a previously struck coin sticks to the die and creates a mirror-like impression on the next coin. A full brockage Bicentennial quarter is insanely rare, with values potentially reaching $15,000 to $50,000 depending on condition. How to identify a rare 1976 era quarter. Look for these key traits. Weight anomalies. Use a precise scale. Wrong planchet coins will weigh slightly off, e.g., 5.0 g instead of 5.67 g. Visual oddities. Double images, off-center strikes, ghost impressions. Metal color. Silver planchets are a dull gray, copper planchets are reddish, nickel will look light. Mint mark location. Check for repunched or missing mint marks. Use a jeweler's loupe and natural lighting. Compare it to a regular quarter. If anything looks off, it could be a winner. The mystery of the missing millions. Some experts believe there are still dozens, maybe hundreds, of ultra-rare Bicentennial quarter errors floating out there, undiscovered. Why? Because the mint was under pressure in 1975 and 1976. Production was rushed. Billions of coins were made. It was chaos, and mistakes slipped through the cracks. Add in the fact that most people spent these coins without a second thought, and suddenly, you might be holding $1 million coin. Bonus: what to do if you find one. If you think you've got a rare 1976 era quarter, don't clean it. Weigh it precisely. Photograph it clearly. Send it to PCGS or NGC for grading. Consult a coin dealer or auction house. Join coin forums like CoinTalk or Reddit's r/coins for feedback. Watch the auctions, Heritage Auctions, Stax Bowers, and Gray Collections. International auction houses, ideal for high-value coins. Heritage Auctions. One of the world's largest and most respected auction houses, Heritage Auctions specializes in rare coins and collectibles. They have a vast network of collectors and have facilitated sales of coins worth millions of dollars. Gray Collections. An online auction platform dedicated to coins and paper money, Gray Collections is known for auctioning rare U.S. coins, including high-profile S.A. Katawiki. Based in the Netherlands, Katawiki offers curated online auctions for special items, including coins. They have a team of experts who authenticate and value items, ensuring a trustworthy selling environment. Pakistan. Local platforms in Pakistan, suitable for general sales. OLX Pakistan. A popular online marketplace in Pakistan, OLX allows you to list coins for sale directly to local buyers. It's user-friendly and widely used across the country. Sale Baba. Another Pakistani classifieds website where you can post ads for free. It's a growing platform with a focus on various categories, including collectibles. Sailor.pk. A multi-vendor marketplace in Pakistan that supports the buying and selling of a wide range of products, including coins. It offers a platform for sellers to reach potential buyers nationwide. Tips for selling your coin. Get your coin graded. Before selling, consider having your coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can significantly increase its value. Research market prices. Look up recent auction results for similar coins to set a realistic price. High-quality photos. Take clear, high-resolution images of both sides of the coin to showcase its condition. Detailed description. Provide a thorough description, including any known errors, mint marks, and the coin's history. Choose the right platform. For high-value coins, international auction houses are preferable. For more common coins, local platforms may suffice. What makes a 1976 Bicentennial quarter special? The vast majority of bicentennial quarters are common. They were minted by the hundreds of millions for circulation. But a small handful stand out because of very specific errors, metal composition, or production quirks. Here's what to look for. Fire 1. Error coins, minting mistakes. These are the superstars. Here are the most valuable types. White heavy checkmark off-center strikes. The coin's design is not centered. The more extreme the off-center, and if the date is still visible, the more it's worth. Value. $100 to $1,500 plus. White heavy checkmark double die errors. Letters, numbers, or parts of the image look doubled. Most famous on Liberty, In God We Trust, or The Drummer's Hands. Value. $200 to $5,000 plus. White heavy checkmark wrong planchet errors. Coin struck on the wrong metal, like a penny, copper, dime, silver, or foreign coin planchet. These are extremely rare and valuable. Value. $5,000 to $25,000 plus. White heavy checkmark missing clad layer. Part of the outer layer, nickel, is missing, usually shows copper underneath. Sometimes just one side is missing the layer. Value. $300 to $3,000 plus. White heavy checkmark full blockage. The coin has a mirrored image of one side instead of the usual design, caused by another coin getting stuck during minting. Rare and highly collectible. Value. $1,000 to $10,000 plus. Test tube 2. Struck on silver planchet. While most 1976 quarters were clad, copper nickel, some were struck in 40% silver, especially proof and special collector versions. These are more valuable when. Value range. Regular silver quarter, $3 to $15. High-grade silver with errors, $1,000 to $10,000 plus. Struck on silver planchet. While most 1976 quarters were clad, copper nickel, some were struck in 40% silver, especially proof and special collector versions. These are more valuable when they're in pristine condition, graded MS or PR 68+. They have errors and are struck on silver, double bonus. Value range. Regular silver quarter, $3 to $15. High-grade silver with errors, $1,000 to $10,000 plus. Brain 3. Special mint sets, SMS, and proof coins. The U.S. Mint released bicentennial collector sets, including proof and silver versions. San Francisco, mint mark equals silver or proof. If yours has an S, check if it's silver, weighs more, or a high-grade proof. Graded PR 70 DCAM examples are super valuable. Value, $100 to $7,500 plus. Chart decreasing 4. Grading, condition is everything. The coin's condition, grade, can multiply its value. A regular quarter in circulation, grade, VFXF, equals 25 cents. Mint state, MS 65 or better, equals $5 to $50. Mint state with error equals $500 to $20,000. Perfect grade plus rare error equals possibly over $100,000 plus. Magnifying glass tilted left. How to tell if your coin is special. Here's what to check. Look at the date. Must say 1776 to 1976. Check the mint mark. No mint mark or D equals common. S equals possible silver or proof. Use a magnifier. Look for doubling on text and numbers. Weigh the coin. Normal, 5.67 grams. Copper penny planchet, 3.1 grams. Silver planchet, 5.75 grams. Final though, the 1976 Bicentennial quarter isn't just a piece of pocket change. It's a piece of history, and possibly a hidden treasure worth millions. As you leave this video, check your coin jars, your dresser drawers, your old wallets. Who knows? The next great discovery could be sitting in your house right now. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another rare coin video, because your next find might just make you rich.